Like, yeah, you want to be surrounded by your people and
Of
you love them.
course.
Also, like in your relationship, how does that play out?
I never dated anyone before who like reciprocated all the things I did. And like we're just like we just do everything together and like go back and forth and like like yesterday I was like exhausted and I like was so tired and she just like did everything. At nighttime you just like have to do all the stuff. You gotta put the dogs away. You gotta like go fill up the glasses of water. You gotta go make sure this is done. You gotta lock that door. You gotta do this. And usually I do all that stuff. And I was like, I'm exhausted. And she was just like, I got you. And it was just like everything. And it's like things as simple as that. I'm just like, oh, like it just feels so good.
Yeah.
And it feels so good to like, you know, come home and like just know that the other person is trying to make the other person so happy,
Yeah.
make their life so much easier. There's like no like butting heads
Yeah.
like that, and it's like obviously like occasionally, but like
I think you're a diamond in the rough in a lot of ways because you don't have a lot of the hangups and things that someone at your level might have sometimes, because it's like you seem like someone who is intimate. I find that you have very easy intimacy
you have to give yourself fully to the people you love.
and you're not afraid to do that.
No, I'm not afraid to just like fully fall head over heels for everyone, including like my friends, and like really like being there. And
In a world where celebrity relationships often crumble under the weight of public scrutiny and media pressure, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco have managed to create something truly extraordinary, a partnership that defies the odds and challenges every stereotype about Hollywood romance. Their love story began not with red carpet glamour or orchestrated publicity stunts, but through years of professional collaboration and genuine friendship that slowly blossomed into something deeper and more meaningful. Selena first encountered Benny's work years before they ever met in person, his production credits reading like a who's who of contemporary pop music with hits for artists like Ed Sheeran, Rihanna, and Katy Perry. But it was his work behind the scenes, his dedication to craft, and his reputation for being genuinely kind in an industry often characterized by ego and competition that first caught her attention. Benny Blanco, born Benjamin Joseph Levin, had already established himself as one of music's most sought-after producers by the time their paths crossed professionally. His journey from a teenager making beats in his Virginia bedroom to collaborating with the biggest names in music reads like a modern fairy tale of talent meeting opportunity. But what set him apart wasn't just his musical abilities, it was his approach to relationships, both professional and personal, treating everyone with respect regardless of their status in the industry hierarchy. When Selena and Benny first worked together on musical projects, colleagues noticed an immediate chemistry that went beyond their shared creative vision. They spent hours in recording studios, not just perfecting tracks, but talking about life, sharing stories about their families, discussing their dreams and fears with a vulnerability that surprised even their closest friends. Selena later revealed that these conversations were some of the most honest and open she had experienced in years, providing a stark contrast to the often superficial interactions that dominated her daily life in the entertainment industry. Their friendship developed slowly and naturally over months of collaboration, with neither rushing to define what was growing between them. Benny proved himself to be someone Selena could trust completely, never once attempting to capitalize on their connection for personal gain or media attention. A rarity in her world where relationships often became commodities to be bought and sold to. The highest bidding tabloid, friends close to both noticed subtle changes in their dynamic during this period. The way Selena's face would light up when Benny entered a room, how Benny would unconsciously orient himself toward her during group conversations. The shared glances and inside jokes that spoke of a connection deepening beyond professional respect into genuine affection. It was during a particularly difficult period in Selena's life, when she was struggling with health challenges and the overwhelming pressure of constant public attention, that Benny proved himself to be not just a collaborator, but a true friend. He showed up consistently without fanfare or expectation of recognition, offering support in ways both big and small, from bringing her favorite coffee during long studio sessions to simply being present when she needed someone to listen without judgment. This consistency and reliability became the foundation upon which their romantic relationship would eventually build when they finally acknowledged their feelings for each other. It happened away from cameras and red carpets, in a moment of quiet honesty that both later described as feeling completely natural and inevitable, like pieces of a puzzle finally clicking into place after years of circling around each other. Their transition from friends to romantic partners was seamless precisely because it was built on such solid groundwork of mutual respect and genuine understanding, unlike many celebrity couples who seem to exist primarily for photo opportunities and social media content. Selena and Benny made a conscious decision to keep the most precious aspects of their relationship private, sharing glimpses of their happiness with fans while maintaining clear boundaries about what belonged to the world and what belonged to them alone. This approach has served them well, allowing their relationship to develop and strengthen without the constant pressure of public performance that destroys so many high-profile romances. Their friends frequently comment on how grounded and authentic their connection appears, noting that they bring out the best in each other, both personally and professionally. Selena has spoken about how Benny encourages her to take creative risks and trust her instincts, while he credits her with helping him become more open and emotionally available, not just in their relationship, but in all areas of his life. If you're enjoying learning about relationships that actually work in Hollywood, make sure to subscribe for more stories about genuine connections that inspire us all. Their public appearances together reveal a couple completely comfortable in their own skin. Whether they're attending industry events or simply walking down the street, there's an ease and naturalness to their interactions that speaks to the deep friendship underlying their romance. They're often photographed laughing together, their body language speaking of two people who genuinely enjoy each other's company beyond the initial excitement of new love. This compatibility extends to their professional lives as well, where they continue to collaborate on musical projects that showcase both their individual talents and their ability to create something greater together. Their work together has been praised not just for its commercial success, but for its artistic integrity, with critics noting how their personal connection translates into a musical chemistry that elevates everything they create. Benny has been particularly supportive of Selena's various business ventures and philanthropic efforts, understanding that her desire to make a positive impact extends far beyond entertainment into areas of mental health advocacy and social justice. Rather than competing for attention or feeling threatened by her success in multiple arenas, he's become one of her biggest cheerleaders, celebrating her achievements and supporting her goals with enthusiasm that friends describe as genuinely heartwarming. Selena, in turn, has been equally supportive of Benny's continued evolution as an artist and producer, encouraging him to explore new creative directions and take on projects that challenge and inspire him. Their relationship serves as a masterclass in how two successful individuals can maintain their independence while building something beautiful together. They've managed to avoid the common pitfall of losing themselves in their partnership, instead using their connection to become better versions of themselves. This balance between togetherness and individual growth has become a hallmark of their relationship, inspiring fans who see in them a model for healthy, supportive partnerships when they travel together, whether for work or pleasure. They're often spotted exploring local cultures and cuisines with the enthusiasm of people who genuinely enjoy discovering new things together.